Alrighty. Hello. Duh. Pah. I'm scared. Because things are getting scary in here. Ooh. I have no idea how the story is going to turn around. But things are going to happen. Audio is good. Okay, thank you. Alright. So, last time what happened was, in the end, Nika was right. The band itself is part of a cult. And we are sacrifices, so that's why everyone got food poisoning. Because we are apparently sacrifices for Sophron Smith, I guess the previous singer or whatever for the record label. So hooray for that. Alright, we're gonna get into it. Continue. Alright, so we know all about this. Cat? Hello, Cronut. Huh? You blink your eyes open. Cronut is standing on your desk, staring at you. Her eyes are big and concerned, like she's worried about you. Cronut knows what's happening. You raise your head and crane your neck around her fluffy body. It's late. You must have fallen asleep at your desk again. You pick up Cronut and put her on your lap. She looks up at you with adoring eyes. Nico's face fills the screen in front of you. You must have been in the middle of editing. Now that you're waking up, you notice something you hadn't earlier. Nico has bags under his eyes. They aren't super noticeable, but the more you look at them, the more puffy they seem. Hunched over your PC, you carefully blotted out the circles frame by frame. When you finish, you play the clip over again. Nico is 19 and the group's main vocalist. Cat. You feel sleepy, so you hoist Cronut up and crawl into bed. Tomorrow's gonna be great. Cat. I'm gonna make waffles at 10 a.m. and I'll get fish for dinner. Special treat. Cat. You scratch Cronut behind the ear until your lids start to droop. You fall asleep effortlessly. Your phone is vibrating. You blindly grab for it. It's your work friend, Maggie. She's texting you. Hannah! Maggie, you okay? I got food poisoning at the company dinner. The Replay Boys have a concert tonight. We need someone to drive them to the arena and manage them. Can you help? Help the Replay Boys? Do not help. We're gonna help. But apparently, the person who's texting us right now isn't actually Maggie. It's Anton, who is currently driving all of the bodies of all the or all the employees to, I think, whose house? Mrs. Lee's house, to use as sacrifices. And I guess we're the last person that they need to. So, yeah. Alright, we're gonna help the Replay Boys. I guess I can do it. Oh my god, thank you so much. You are a lifesaver. Your phone rings. Hello, Anton. It took your boss a second to respond. He was breathing hard into the receiver. Mackie said you could take over management duties today. Yeah. I'm going to send you an invite to join our shared folder. That's going to have their addresses and phone numbers, no sharing, and that stays private. I signed an NDA when I got hired, sir. Right. Yes, well, can't be too careful. You can distinctly hear sirens in the background. Oh yeah, at that time, he's also being chased by, I think, the police or CIA or something like that. because he has all the bodies. Anton, is everything okay? Your call ends before you get a response. Oof. You read the itinerary Anton sent you while eating breakfast. Cat. Sorry, baby. I'm eating. Aw, that's new. I'll get you fish tomorrow, okay? Cat. Cronut runs out of the kitchen. You keep reading the itinerary while shoveling oatmeal into your mouth until you hear a crash from your bedroom. Uh-oh. You drop your spoon and get up immediately. What did she knock over? You don't know what it could be. She is a cat after all. Okay, this part is also new as well. When you enter your bedroom, you see Cronut standing on your desk, staring at you. More accurately, she is standing on your keyboard, her little paws mashing the keys. Your laptop monitor is on. You lunge across the room and seize your cat. Oh no. You're not sure how, but Cronut has managed to send multiple emails to the members of the Replay Boys. 45 emails. Jeez. Cronut, how did you do this? Cronut stares at you innocently as you open one of the emails up. Its contents were gibberish. 1988833333. Oh yeah, I believe from the last chapter there's a code that we need to put in for, I think someone's whatever. I think it was like 1988. I think that was the code. If not, then it might be 1983. We'll see. What the fuck, Cronut? Oh, he's just a cat. You have to fix this. You sit down and try to track down the undo feature. You know you had it enabled. Maybe there is some way it could work, even after 30 seconds. You frantically search for answers online, but the more you read up, the more obvious it is that your fate is sealed. There is no way to remove your cat's emails from everyone's inbox. By the time you've accepted this conclusion, you're very behind schedule. You slam your laptop closed, place your troublesome cat on your bed, and finish getting ready. When you finally obtain your mom's minivan, the sun is well established in the sky. You're extremely late, and since Jack lives closest to your mom, you decide to pick him up first. When you drive up, you see him standing outside the building, looking at his phone. Oh, okay. Hello? Sorry, no photos. I'm waiting for someone. I'm Hannah Reed from Sovereign Records. I'm Maggie's replacement. Oh, so you're the one picking me up, huh? I guess I am. You unlock the passenger side door and Jax clambers into the van. Does this hunk of junk even have airbags? Not if we're lucky. Why were you outside? Because I saw the email. Uh-oh. What email? Jax turns his phone to you. You can see that there is an extremely long chain of replies to your cat's original message. That's why you're outside? Yeah, because I got 50 email notifications within 5 minutes. Anton clarified you were picking us up, so I got dressed and came down. Well, okay then. I guess we'll pick up Tyler next. Sure, whatever. You arrive at Tyler's apartment complex and park the van at the front of the building. Stay in the van. Why? Because I'm going to go out and ring for Tyler. Why? He's right there. You look up. Tyler is waving to some girl taking his photo while running toward your van. Hey. Jax waves through the rolled up window. Tyler, here. Tyler pulls the van door open and hops in the back seat. Good morning. Good morning. I caught your email. You're Maggie's replacement, right? Yeah. What was with the mass number of emails? Did you butt dial? Butt type? Reply all but type? My cat did it. Uh-huh, I totally believe that. You sighed and readjust your mirror. Tayo looks tired, but alert. His hair is brushed, his eyes are bright, he's wearing mostly unwrinkled clothing. You don't know why you're surprised. Maybe you had an idea in your head that these guys would be notoriously difficult to wake up. Maybe your body was anticipating this to be a painful, drawn-out process. Maybe you were caffeine deprived. Yeah, that's it. Do you guys want to get coffee? You end up taking the van through the nearest drive-thru coffee shop. You don't knock over any chopperies in the drive-thru, which feels like a success. I'll get a cold brew with half ice. Caramel macchiato, large as possible. What will you order? Something sweet, something with less caffeine, pure black coffee. I guess we'll get pure black coffee to wake us up. I'll get a black coffee. Wow, that's intense. I need it, okay? You swoop in to pay before anyone else can offer. Oh, you're paying too? You're the best, Hannah. Why am I the best? Doesn't Maggie get you guys coffee? Yeah, but we're not allowed to get anything with more than 1 pump of sugar. That seems extreme. It's because we spilled our drinks in her car one time and she got ants. You make a mental note to drive your mom's van very carefully out of the drive-thru. That's fair. The original plan suggests picking up Nico next, but you're making good time and the traffic seems much better than you anticipated. You decide to pick up Caleb next. The door flies open and you come face to face with someone who you presume is Caleb's parent or guardian. Who are you? I'll file a police report. What the hell? I'm Hannah with Sovereign Records. Maggie is sick today, so I'm here to pick Caleb up and bring him to the arena. You're the one who was harassing my son with emails this morning? God damn it, Cronut. Look, I can explain. It was an honest mistake with the reply all button. I'm here to pick up Caleb. Who says you're picking up Caleb? Anton, I'm replacing Maggie today. I mean, we already just said that. If you work with Sovereign, why haven't you taken your blood oath yet? What the fuck? What? I work remotely and edit their online videos, ma'am. I don't believe a blood oath to the company was in the contract. Mom, it's fine. Don't bother her about it. Caleb pushes past his mother and meets you on the stoop. He smiles up at you like a bazillion stars exploding at once. Good morning. Hello, Caleb. Is that van yours? Wow, it's super vintage. There's no way on this green earth that Anton would hire someone at Sovereign without consulting me first. We're going to do a blood oath. I have the syringes in my office. Come with me. With nothing more you can do, you awkwardly follow Mrs. Lee into her large suburban beach house. Okay, this time we don't even get the option. That's crazy. It went to frickin' her taking blood samples and now a blood oath? The building seems bigger than it was outside. You end up in an office with a very large, elaborate portrait of the pop star Sovereign Smith hanging on the wall. His eye seems to follow you as you move through the room. Caleb's mom, meanwhile, is rummaging through a cabinet. Can you wait here? I'll be right back with the contract. Sure? Caleb's mom leaves you alone in her office. You suddenly realize you need to go to the bathroom. Must have been that drink. You wandered out into the hallway. Hello, where's the bathroom? No response. You look around for something that could be a bathroom. You open a door, and it's a closet, stuffed with brooms and buckets. The floor is wet and sticky. You close it. Ew. Oh God. You open another door, and find a staircase leading down a level. Oh no. This is probably where all the bodies are left. You head down the stairs. You didn't know homes in this area had basements. It seems unusual. The stairs ends at a door. You try the handle. It's locked. There's a keypad beside it. Enter a code. Do not enter a code. Okay, I think this is the code, yeah, that we're supposed to... The code that we're supposed to type. So... let's enter a code. You might as well try entering a code. I think it was 1, 9, I think 8, 8. 1988. We got it. We opened it. The door opens. You peek inside. It's dark. The lights are off, and there are no windows. You slip into the basement. You're not sure how you guessed the code on the first try. The numbers just popped into your head. Like they had been stuck in your mind before, or something. You grope along the wall for a light switch and flick it on. Oh god. Light floods the room. Oh, I got achievement. Basement blues. Found a lock locked behind a door. A lock. What? Found a lock locked behind a lock. Okay. Okay. Light floods the room. Whose hair is that? Is that Caleb's hair? Because in the previous chapters we've seen it's been like cut. It's empty. A wide empty basement, not even a few storage boxes inside. You walk across the floor and stop at the drain embedded into the concrete. The floor is wet, as if it has been hosed down. You stare at the drain. You can't pee down there. I mean, we haven't tried yet, so how do they know we can't pee down there? Hello, Duck. Is this the critically acclaimed Saja Boys? No, it's the Replay Boys. How's it going? How are you? You look up. You didn't notice it before, but there is a strange circle at the far side of the room. You head over to it. It sends a shiver down your spine. You know it doesn't make any sense. It was just a bunch of candles. You squint and lean in close. You see a lock of hair on the floor. Blue hair. You pick up the hair and frown. That doesn't even look like blue. That looks more like a purple or a lavender. This is Caleb's hair. It has to be. Who else has blue hair? You walk through the wet puddle on your way out, your shoes leaving footprints on the concrete floor. Not very stealthy of you, but whatever. You close the door and head back upstairs. We're gonna bump into Miss Lee, aren't we? So that's where soda pop comes from. Ah, yes, soda pop comes from the piss on the floor in the basement. But you're good. Summer's about to do me with the heat. Oh, fun times. I live in the summer. Hooray! How about you? I'm okay. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. But yeah, you know. It's hot always over here, but that's what it's like living in the Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. Anyways, we might die. Caleb is standing by the door, waiting for you to come out. Uh-oh. His eyes are wide as they fix on you. Did you do the oath? Don't worry about it. Now let's get out of here. You got Caleb outside, shooting a glance over your shoulder. Hopefully, you'll be long gone before Caleb's mom returns. As you leave Caleb's house, you let him walk in front of you. His hair is long and blue and tucked daintily behind his ears. It is slightly uneven in the back, though. Like someone cut a chunk out of it. Caleb? Yeah? Did someone cut your hair? My hair? Caleb's hand flies to the back of his head, and he pulls a few locks of hair forward. His eyes widen. I just noticed it look uneven. I figured that a stylist wouldn't have done that. Caleb's face is suddenly extremely pale, like all the blood had flowed out of it at once. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything is fine. So, Caleb is aware of what's happening then, right? He has to be, if he's gonna react like that. Let's get into the van. Caleb pulls open the minivan door and hops into the back seat with Tyler. Morning, Caleb. Morning. Oh, you guys got coffee. You can have a sip of mine if you want. That's okay. Mom says calories are bad for me. Huh. Everything you eat has calories, what? In the last chapter, he said that caffeine was bad for him. You can't believe people are forcing me to gamble when I reach the American Isles when I already do that with Horse Girls. Oh, you're playing that game? I always keep seeing clips of it. And I keep seeing memes about one I think named Gold Rush. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with that series. Your mom's really controlling, dude. Yeah, you're like, what, 15? Stand up to her. Get yourself a sugary drink. She might kill me. Wouldn't want that. You ignore them as you navigate to Nico's apartment. When you arrive, you see that Nico's not waiting for you outside. You turn to the three boys in your mom's van. I'll be right back. If it gets stuffy in here, you can roll the windows down. How do we do that? Just use the hand crank. Huh? That's ancient technology. We'll figure it out. Oh, Hannah, take this. Tyler flicks something small and shiny at you. You almost fumble it down the crack between the van console and seat, but manage to catch it between your fingers. It's Nico's door key. I forgot I had it. Why do you have it? I can't remember at this point. You slam the van door shut and hurry to the apartment. The hallway of the building is dark and stuffy. You carefully make your way down the hallway to his apartment and knock on the door. Nico? It's Hannah from Sovereign Records. I'm here to bring you to the arena for your concert today. Heavy metal is blasting through his door, so you use the key to let yourself in. Nico? You hear a noise from down the hall. It sounds like he's speaking to someone. You head into the apartment following the voice. You catch snippets of the conversation coming from deeper in the apartment. Look, there is no need to talk about this as a hypothetical situation with me. We're on a secured line. You peek into the room. Nico is sitting on the couch facing away from you, speaking on his phone. Sovereign Records is a literal cult. That's what I'm trying to gather evidence on. Huh? I know that sounds ridiculous, but it all adds up. They have been trying to manipulate our fans through us for months now. The acquisition of our old record label Quartz was just their way of finding a new mouthpiece. I don't know how they do it, if they're using technology or something else. They've tried it before, but I think they want to use it on a bigger scale this time. I think something's going to happen at the concert. As if he senses your presence, Nico whips around and stares you dead in the face. He just said, "Watcha! Hello." His eyes are ringed with bags, his hair wild. He looks kind of crazy. You feel your hair stand on ends. Hey, I'll call you back. Nico hangs up. Okay, but who was he talking to? Imagine if it was like Nico from an alternate timeline. I'm Hannah. I know, I saw the email. I didn't expect you would break into my apartment. The music was loud and I didn't think you could hear me. Iko grunts something and turns around. Is Sovereign Records a cult? So you heard that, huh? Sorry. Well, you work for them. Why don't you tell me? Your baffled expression must tell Nico everything, because his suspicion frown seems to ease. He sighs and walks past you, shrugging his massive backpack over his shoulder. Let's just go. We'll talk about it later. Okay. Can I use the bathroom? After quickly using Nico's bathroom, you awkwardly lead him out of the building to where you had parked the van. Nico swings the van door open to see 3 members of his boy band seated inside. He's like, wow, all of them. Oh, the horse girl's name's Goldchip. They say the trainer doesn't pray for Goldchip to win. They pray for the horse to act normal for once. What the heck? What does that even... Why? That seems a bit messed up. You wouldn't want your own horse to win? Damn. Excuse me. Hey. 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 And then there's Jax. Hey. Oh, okay. You weren't going to read too much into that. After a long, tense drive, you managed to arrive at the arena with all 4 members of the Replay Boys. You parked in the underground garage, and a young man in a green tracksuit approaches the van. Oh, you guys just got here? Hey, Lucas. Yeah, we had some issues. Everyone in management got food poisoning. Our video editor drove us. That's me. Hannah, this is Lucas. He's an event coordinator with the stadium. You shake Lucas's hand and he gives you a warm smile. Very nice to meet you. Well, I'm guessing you guys don't have your clearance passes, do you? The security barely let us in. Well, follow me. I'll get you guys set up. Once inside the elevator, you get knocked off balance almost immediately. The elevator is a tight fit and you are effectively squished between Tyler and Jax. Whoa there. Hey, give the ladies some space. You first. Ever since you picked them up this morning, you had a feeling that both Jax and Tyler were closely watching you. The way their eyes lingered wasn't subtle. You have no idea why. You just met them for the first time today. Lies. All lies. We'd been with them. Through thick and thin. They were pop stars who had thousands of fans who adored them. They were friends with celebrities and models. It made no sense why they would be fighting over your attention. When you reach the top floor, Lucas guides you to the dressing room. It's small and cozy with couches and a television. This is the primary dressing room. The boys can get set up here. You watch as Jax and Tyler sprawl on the couch, and Caleb sits down beside them. Nico starts rummaging through the mini fridge. You guys want anything? I didn't get to eat breakfast. They have any sandwiches? Ham, turkey. Give me turkey. Nico lobs the sandwich over his head. Jax catches it with one hand. Ooh, sandwich sounds good. Even though I ate already, but you can never say no to a sandwich. Especially if it's a good sandwich. And especially if someone else makes you that sandwich. Varsity football was a backup plan. Football would only work for you if they had a lightweight class. Shut up. Are there any vegan options for Caleb? Oh, I don't need... Look, we're going to be here all day. You should eat something. You're vegan? Caleb nods vigorously. But it's okay, I don't need to eat. You pull out your phone. You still have plenty of time before sound check. Well, let's go find something for you to eat. You don't have to, Hannah. Come on, we'll find a cafeteria. You leave the dressing room holding the curtain for Caleb on your way out. You head to the elevator and take it down to the main level. There aren't many people miling about, just the arena staff members. Fans are not allowed in yet, so the building is quiet. Ooh, new scene. Okay. Caleb follows you, padding along until you reach a concession stand. The menu has several promising vegetarian and vegan options listed. You pull out your wallet. Okay, kid. You want a bean burrito? No cheese? Hannah. Look, you're going to be dancing under hot lights for like 3 hours straight. If you collapse on stage, we're going to have to call you an ambulance. I don't think that's how you want your first arena concert to go. You buy Caleb a bean burrito and yam fries for good measure. You find a plastic table to sit at and wait for Caleb to sit in the chair across from you. He looks so uncomfortable. I'm not going to be able to finish all of this. Don't worry, I'll help. You eat a fry, it's salty and sweet. Caleb unwraps foil from the burrito and takes a nibble. Why were you at the basement stairs? At your house? Yeah. I was looking for the bathroom. Caleb puts his burrito down and looks you in the eye. Is that true? His voice is shaky. You wonder if he had been thinking about this the whole time. He knows. You smile at him. I saw a ghost. Caleb's eyes widen. Boo. What the heck? A hand flies over his mouth. He leans forward, beads of sweat suddenly appearing on his forehead. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I was just joking around, you know. I didn't see a ghost. Then why did you say it? You eat a fry slowly. It was just the first thing that came to mind. Caleb sits there, staring at nothing. Right. You walk Caleb back to the dressing room. The other boys are still playing some games when the two of you get back. Caleb quietly joins them. You're about to flop on the couch when Lucas pokes his head through the curtains. Hey, Hannah, can I borrow you for a bit? Oh, sure. You duck out of the dressing room and meet Lucas in the hall. I just got off the radio with the audio team. It sounds like they're ready to move ahead with soundcheck. It might take some time, so I think the audio team wants you to get a move on. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll get the members into the arena. Cool. I'll let them know you're coming. When you get back to the dressing room, you see that Tyler and Jax are splayed on the couches, still playing games. Nico and Caleb are gone. Uh-oh. Where did they go? Nico's gonna go kill Caleb. Oh no. Where are Nico and Caleb? Huh? I don't know. Why are you asking about them? Because I'm supposed to get you guys together for sound check. A silence passes between Tyler and Jax. A tense electrical charge silence. Glax? Who's that? Jax glares at Tyler over the top of his phone. Hey Tyler, why don't you go find them? Why me? What's stopping you from finding them? Aren't you the leader? Isn't it your job to make sure the team is all together? If I'm the leader, that means I can tell you to go find them yourself, right? I don't know about that. Hey Hannah, who would you prefer to stay with you in the dressing room? Oh, I got an achievement. Everybody loves Hannah. Got tangled in a love triangle. Bruh. Ooh. Options. Oh, we're gonna save this part. Okay, so hey Hannah, who would you prefer to stay with you in the dressing room? Me or Tyler? What if we say neither of you? Well, that's a weird way to frame that question. Is it really? Both of you need to get to the arena now. The other guys are probably already there. Soundcheck started a while ago. Seriously? Just go. You herd them out of the dressing room and follow them backstage. They throw on their mic packs and grab their microphones, moving painfully slow despite your urges for them to hurry. By the time the replay boys finally get on stage, the audio staff have already started without them. We'll start from the middle of the set list, if that's alright. But wait, we still haven't found the other guys. Yeah, that's fine. One of the new songs we have is the cover of Forever With You by Sovereign Smith. We'll start with that one. Wait, what? A cover song? Since when do we do a cover song? Wait, they're both in this scene, but they didn't say that the other two were there. Or were they? Okay, so I guess they are here. Anton insisted. What? Anton insisted on what? That we shouldn't perform our own music? Is that what Anton told you to say? Jax, knock it off. No, I'm not going to knock it off. I'm tired of this. We all know why Caleb is in the group. Oh? He's here because his mom holds an investment share in the company that brought out our contracts. Of course, he would side with Anton over our own group image. He doesn't give a shit about what our goals were when we started, before we were popular. Why should he? He's only along for the ride. Alright, that's enough. All you're doing now is making Caleb upset. Stay out of this, Hannah. No. Caleb can do as much about the situation now as you can. You guys can talk about this after the concert if it's so important. Oop. Whatever. From there, soundcheck proceeded at the lurching, staggered pace. Skipping the cover song, the members sing a few lines from the other tracks instead. Oh, so if he were to sing the cover song right now, it would just put everyone in the room at the moment in that zombie-like state. Huh. Tension lingers between Jax and Caleb the whole time. The minute the sound crew announces they're done, Caleb runs off stage, taking the steps down two at a time before hurrying out into the hallway. Caleb. I'll go after him. You run after Caleb. He's moving fast, but you manage to follow him to the bathroom. Oh boy, we break into the men's bathroom. Look at us go. You can hear him crying in one of the stalls by the time you stroll inside. Hey Caleb, are you okay? I'm fine. You can go. Look, Jax said some things that were really awful. Don't let it get to you. You hear a sniffle before Caleb's croaky voice vibrates out through the stall. It's fine, Hannah. I'm not upset because of what Jax said. I'm upset because of the things you said. Things I said. You lean back against the sink and turn your gaze towards the ceiling. I'm sorry. I don't know what I could have said to make you upset. The silence is punctuated by sniffles from the bathroom stall. You just made it sound like I was a good person. Aren't you a good person, Caleb? I don't know. I feel like if I were a good person, I would know what to do. Look, I know you don't know me very well. I've only been your manager for a day, and after this you probably won't see me around much. But maybe that could be a good thing for you. If you need anything that you were afraid to ask someone around you who you trusted, maybe I can help you with it. There is a drop of silence. You don't hear any more sobbing, just soft breathing through the stalls. A sniffle, here and there. Just as you were thinking of getting Tyler, you hear the click of one of the bathroom stalls as it unlocks. As it creaks open, you can see Caleb peering at you through the cracks in the door. Promise not to judge? I promise, Caleb. I think I need an exorcism. Oh. Huh? Why do you need an exorcism, Caleb? You're impressed by your ability to rebound with that statement. You have to promise to not tell anyone. Not any of the band members. Not Anton or my mom. Okay? I promise. Why do you need an exorcism? I think my mom might have sent a spirit to possess me. That makes sense now. It's Sovereign Smith. That's why in the last chapter when they were playing the cover song, that's why his eyes turned all pitch black and he looked weird as fuck. It's because of Sovereign Smith. He's a demon. This is such a voice, bruh. You know what? Might as well. At this point, I think Sovereign Smith is what? Guima? Oh my god, they are related. Damn. The drama. She cut a lock of my hair last night and didn't say why. And I felt cold when I woke up. And then you said you saw a ghost. I didn't see a ghost, Caleb. It was a joke. Was it? I think if it was exercise, it could fix a lot of things. Fix what? Caleb shrugs. Okay. What do you need for an exorcism? Excuse me. Well, we should probably do it somewhere with no windows, so we can get the whole room real dark. You think about that for a minute. How about a storage room? I've passed by a few that didn't have windows. Caleb is already moving out of the stall and toward the bathroom door, as if he hadn't been crying his eyes out a second ago. They did look red, so at least you know he probably wasn't faking it, but his ability to rebound is frankly impressive. Come on, let's go. Okay. You give the hallway a cursory glance before heading out of the bathroom. Don't look suspicious. I'm not looking suspicious. You look like you're up to no good. I don't want to have to explain to anyone why I was in the men's bathroom, okay? You're worried about something like that? You don't know what to say. Caleb just smiles. Bruh, at this point, Caleb was hoping that someone stops us. To just be like, yeah. You follow him down the hallway until he stops at the door. Is this the storage room you were talking about? Looks like it. The room is full of folded tables and chairs, but there is a fair amount of empty space in the middle. You stand off to the side as Caleb paces around the room, nodding quietly to himself. This should work. Does that mean we can just start the exorcism? No, not yet. We need candles first. Candles? Yes, at least 4 of them. Do we need holy water or anything? No, just candles. I don't know where I could get candles. If we want to do this properly, we need candles. The spirit won't be expelled without them. It's necessary. Alright, I'll go look for candles. You leave the storage room and head straight for the dressing room. When you toss aside the curtain, you'll see the only person in the room is Tyler. He is reading something on his phone. You stare at him until he looks up. Do you need something? Do we have any candles around? Candles? Why do you need candles? For ambience? Wouldn't that be a fire hazard? I don't know. I don't know what they keep back here. I don't think there are any candles here. None? None that I can see. Right. You turn around and head straight back to the storage room. When you open the door, you see Caleb sitting cross-legged on the floor with his phone in front of him. His eyes are closed, and an eerie chant is playing over the phone speakers. What are you doing? Just vibing. Did you find candles? Bro, homie's just vibing. Right. No. Caleb's eyes fly open. Nothing? I can't think of anywhere they would be besides the dressing room. This is a modern building. They are fire hazards. Caleb's face falls. Oh, that's fine. Evidently, it's not fine. You see the relief that had spread over his face has left in the blink of an eye. Let's go. Go? We should go out and buy some candles. But the concert... Look, I don't want you to be upset. I'm going to help you feel better, and if you need a full-on exorcism with candles to make you feel better, we're going to get some candles. Really? Caleb's eyes light up like a child on Christmas Day. He scrambles to his feet, dusting his pants off. You'll do that for me? If you think it will fix all your problems, sure. You pull out your phone. You have 2.5 hours before the concert. Plenty of time. We need to go now, though. Right, let's go. You make your way down the hallway to the elevator. Caleb follows behind you, buzzing with energy. There is a mall nearby. Oh, and a department store. You grab the elevator button. Would a candle from a place like that even work? Any candle works. Even ones that smell like birthday cake? It doesn't matter for an exorcism. The doors open and you blink. Nico is standing in the elevator staring at you. Oh, Nico. Hello. Where are you guys going? We're going to drive to the mall. Nico lowers his headphones and leans in to push the open door button on the elevator. Why are you going to the mall? We have a concert in 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Nico looks between you and Caleb, his eyes narrow. I'm coming with you. You look at Caleb. There's no way Nico knows about this ghost thing. Do you need something at the mall? No, I just need to get out of here. Shouldn't you tell Tyler you're going out? Did you tell Tyler you were going out? Silent rings through the elevator. Damn, he got us there. He can always text us if he's wondering where we went. With that, the three of you step into the elevator and make your way to the parking garage. When you get to the minivan, both Caleb and Nico hop in the back seat. Am I a taxi? I think you would prefer us back behind the tinted windows, considering the crowd you're about to drive us through. Oh yeah, you're right. You drive carefully as you pull out of the underground parking lot. As you pass the gate, Caleb leans out of the window to wave to the security guard. We'll be coming back. Please let us in again. We have our passes now. Yeah, but I just wanted to say hi. You shake your head as you carefully pull the van out onto the main road. A sea of pedestrians part to let you by, and you can tell instantly that they are all fans. Young women and girls with colorful hair and wild clothes hover at the edge of the sidewalk as you carefully drive through them. Keep your heads down. I'm down. Don't worry about us, just drive. You drive down the road following your phone's directions to the mall down the street. You carefully negotiate a parallel parking spot before killing the engine. You turn around to face the back seat. Nico and Caleb stare at you expectantly. Okay, let's be quick. You point across the street. That's the mall. We can probably find candles in there. Okay. Do you guys have hoodies? Sunglasses? Caleb happily whips out a pair of sunglasses from his bag. Nico just shrugs. I'm not that recognizable. You're playing a nearby concert in 2 hours. Here. You dig around in your glove compartment and find a relic from your mom's teaching days. A baseball cap with the logo of her elementary school. The school mascot, a crocodile, is embroidered on it. Wear this. Nico looks mildly unimpressed, but puts the hat on anyway. The three of you hurry across the street and head into the mall. The mall is bustling with people. You walk confidently to the home goods store and stand there, a frown on your face. There are lots of candles here. Yeah, I'll grab a basket. There were really too many options. Small candles, pillar candles, and candles with fun descriptions written on their labels. Seasonal candles, food-inspired candles. You're squinting at a candle claiming to smell like blueberry pancakes when you feel a dark presence at your shoulder. You turn around and see Nico staring at you. I found a good candle over here. He nods in the direction of the back of the store. You didn't bring it with you? No, follow me. Okay. You follow Nico past the decor section and right to the back of the store. Stretch? Like right now? Man, okay. Excuse me. I just realized one of the aisles says alcohol and baby needs. What a combo. Yes, let me go get some alcohol as I get diapers along the way. I like how the other section just says fake candles. Are you really complaining? Yes, I'm complaining about everything. Rada. I mean, let the babies try it out. No! Let it die. Okay, damn. That got dark real quick. Ugh. Okay. Enough stretching. You follow Nico past the decor section and right to the back of the store. You're in the tableware when he stops abruptly and turns on you. Okay, let's talk. There are no candles here, are there? No, there are not. Right, okay, what's this about? Hannah, I need you to prove to me that I can trust you. Are you part of the Sovereign Smith cult? The what? The cult of the 80s pop star Sovereign Smith that Sovereign Records is a part of. Are you saying the company I work for is a cult for a dead 80s pop star? Yes. That's kind of crazy. That's entirely believable. I want to save this moment as well. Okay. What if you say that's entirely believable? You know what? That's entirely believable. Why do you say that? When I picked up Caleb, his mom mentioned something about a blood pact. I just thought she was crazy, but that would make more sense if Sovereign was a cult. You're taking this very well. I mean, my alternative is to panic, which doesn't do us any good, right? I guess not. So, what do you think Sovereign is up to? They have been doing a lot of sneaky, underhanded stuff to try and indoctrinate people using our music. I think something's going to happen today. What do you think is going to happen? I don't know. Mass hypnosis, maybe? I think they have the ability to pull something like that off. Huh. Hannah! Nico! Oh, he's looking for us. He can wait. No, he can't. He's going to completely blow our cover unless you want to be swarmed by fans. Caleb, we're here. Oh, there you guys are. I found this one that's called Cedarwood Musk, which is kind of gray. Not exactly black, but I figured it would be good. And it's got a 12-hour burn time. Great. And I found this one, which smells exactly like mint hot chocolate. It even has cute marshmallow bits, but you can't eat them. I think they're just supposed to smell like marshmallow. Nico starts walking straight for the checkout. He leaves Hugh with Caleb, who is describing every single candle in his basket. Oh, you can pay for them, right, Hannah? Sure. Oh good, I don't have any cash on me. You weren't sure exactly how painful this trip was going to be for you, unless the cashier rings up the total purchase price of Caleb's candles. Dear God. Wow, that's a big number. Do you really need all of them? Maybe you could put one back, or... Are those the replay boys? I like how they keep using this same girl as the fan. You whip your head around. Fans. A pack of them have appeared, poking their heads above the beauty section, their phones held high. You slap your credit card down without hesitation. Right, Nico, help me get these into bags. You hightail it out of the store just as a crowd starts to form around the register, your plastic bags full of candles clinking away. Wood, bruh. There is an unusual amount of traffic on the street, causing you to stop in your tracks. Don't run across the street, don't run across the street. I'm not going to. Let's use the crosswalk, it's safer. You hurry together to the crosswalk, holding your bags full of candles in front of your face as you go. There are many, many phones pointed in your direction. Oh my god, the replay boys. Caleb, Nico, are they buying candles? After an agonizing wait at the light, the crosswalk finally activates, and you sprint across the street with Nico and Caleb on your heels. Once in the van, you slam the door shut. Let's go back to the arena. Nothing else you need? Any pentagram rugs, pig's blood? Come on, just drive. You drive back to the arena without further incident. Now that the concert start time is nearing, the amount of fans congregating outside the arena has increased. There are women and girls miling about, some wearing fancy outfits. Many are holding signs with the members' names on them, decorated with printed memes and glitter. You pull in slowly to the underground parking and flash your badge at the security before pulling into your parking spot. Back in the dressing room, you run into Lucas. He looks absolutely frazzled. Nico, there you are. Oh hey Lucas. Don't oh hey me. Do you know the hair department has been looking for you? Where have you been? Candle shopping. You know what? Forget I asked. Come along. We need some time to put those curls into shape. He leads Nico away to the makeup and hair station. Next to you, Caleb shrugs. We don't need him anyway. We could do an exorcism all by ourselves. Can we? Caleb gives you a sly look as you head back to the storage room. Once you arrive, Caleb wastes no time in the setup. He begins to form a circle of candles on the floor, arranging them at certain points. Hey Hannah, can I tell you a secret? It feels like you've been hearing a lot of secrets today. Maybe too many. Sure. I'm a big fan of the Replay Boys. I mean, you're in the Replay Boys. Of course you're a fan. No, I mean before I was in the group. Before you were in the group? Yep, I loved them. They were so cool. They performed at this bowling alley I used to go to, and I wanted to be one of them. Oh, that's neat. She sounds like it's like cool story, bro. No, shut up. Did you get cast in the group after that? Nope. My mom funded a record label and bought their contract. Damn. Oh. My mom was looking into acquiring a pop group contract. When she asked me for ideas, I suggested the Replay Boys. Your mom founded Sovereign Records? Yeah, well, it's on behalf of our church. They were looking into expanding their influence and wanted to reach out into pop music. Oh, bruh. Pop music is popular with kids, and I'm a kid, so they took my advice. Caleb, how much do you know about your church? Shoot, I messed up the pentagram. Caleb. Caleb looks at you long and serious. Hannah, do you believe that there are certain people you'll always be indebted to? Huh? People in your life who you'll always need to please. For example, our fans. Tyler says that he has difficulty composing pop music for the group, but the fans enjoy it. He struggles because he knows he should always be grateful for his fans' appreciation, even if it doesn't align with his own personal wishes or goals. Because he will always be indebted to his fans, and their wishes should always come first. Is this about your mom, Caleb? Caleb gives you a wry smile. Yep. I love my mom, but what if I don't want to do what she wants? Does that make me a bad person? Maybe my presence in the group is allowing my mom to exploit the creative goals of everyone in it for her own purpose. Caleb finishes lighting the candles. He gestures for you to sit on the ground outside the ring of candles and draw lines on the floor. That would make me the bad guy, wouldn't it? Okay. Next, we need a pair of scissors to cut some paper. Do you have some? Why didn't we get something like that at the mall? Oh, I assume we would already have it. Why would you assume that? Hey! Caleb is rummaging through your purse like a raccoon. He ignores you and pulls something out. A pair of hair scissors you use to trim your split ends. This would work, right? Those are for hair. You can't use them on paper. They'll get dull. It's just for your hair, right? They're probably not expensive. They cost me $60. Jesus. Why did you spend that much money on scissors? Don't judge me. Well then, what are we going to use for scissors, Hannah? We can't open the door. It will let the energies out. What? Caleb cuts the paper up with your scissors. It folds out into the shape of a square. This better help you, Caleb. I swear to God. God's not here. What? Okay, I'm turning off the light now. He really said no. We may be talking about the church, but the power of Christ will not be mentioned here. The small windowless room is plunged into darkness. Well, mostly plunged. There is a glow of light from the candles around you. It smells like blueberry pancakes. All right, let's sit and begin. Oh God, this is creepy. This doesn't even look like an exorcism. This looks like we're starting a seance. You sit down cross-legged in an imitation of Caleb. He reaches out to grab your hand, and you let his fingers wrap between yours. His fingers are cold and drier than you would have expected from someone who looks so moisturized. What the heck? What a weird way to say bruh has like soft hands. What a compliment. And be like, oh, hey friend, you look very moisturized today. That's good for you. They just go, nah, man, you look dry as fuck. What a way with words. Caleb takes a breath. You expect him to say something creepy and quiet. Hey, Sovereign Smith, what the freak? You jump. Get out of my body. I know my mom put you in here, but I didn't give you permission. It's not cool. Caleb takes a big breath. I don't want you to hurt people I love. Silent rings between the two of you. The candles flicker. I know your feelings. You're a pop star like me. You miss having fans. You miss having people who love you. You open your eyes. Caleb's eyes are wide open with an intensity you have never seen him before. He is still. But this is not right. These are not your fans. This isn't your pop group either. You can't have them. He raises his hand and then places it over one of the lit candles. You see the glow of the light through his fingers, his skin turning red under the light. I'm going to keep them safe. The smoke from the candles seems to move at a different consistency, like oil and vinegar. Like a rock under the ocean that a ship would unknowingly slam into. Like an eel on a surface of water. Hello again. You stare at the eels. They seem like they're everywhere now, coiling, writhing. They come to life in the dark corners of the room. I didn't think I would get to meet you again. Are you still lonely, Miss Manager? I think I'm seeing things, Caleb. I thought we had a connection. Something special. Don't you think so? You don't know what to say. I asked you before if you wanted to be by my side. What do you think? I think you would make a good manager, Hannah. You feel warm with the phrase. It feels so earnest that it almost makes you embarrassed. You don't know if anyone has ever spoken to you like that before. Do you trust me, Hannah? Do not trust him. Trust him. Ooh. Gotta save it. What do we do? Do not trust him or trust him? What if we don't trust him? Do not trust him. Caleb searches forward like it's a reflex. You watch, stunned as he sticks his hand over the fire. If you make me go, I'm just going to find someone else who will help me. I don't care. Get out. There's a long, long moment of silence that stretches out between you. Then, with a sweep of cold air, the candle goes out. You okay? Wait, Caleb. I'm going to turn on the light, okay? His voice sounds normal. Okay. Light floods back into the storage room. Caleb is standing by the door, his eyes wide. You can feel your heart thudding in your chest. You don't know what to say. Caleb, where are you? I'm in here, Lucas. Without further ado, Lucas barges into the room. You go on stage in an hour. Go get your makeup done. Okay. And Hannah, we need you backstage for pre-concert prep. Oh, okay. Caleb is looking at you, his eyebrows furrowed. He extends his hand and you take it. He pulls you to your feet. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Good. You better go before Lucas has an aneurysm. Okay, you'll see me on stage, right? I'll be watching. Have fun out there, okay? I will. The lead up to the concert is a whirlwind. You are assigned the role of Gopher and end up running between the dressing room and the backstage area with anything that could possibly be needed. Okay, so this moment is also new, because from all the other chapters, we just sat there and watched the performance. They didn't have us doing anything else. A mirror, a large pair of shoes, bottled water, icy touchpads, mic packs, phone charger. The staffs are head down and focused on everything else that needs to be done. When the replay boys emerge, you see they are all wearing the same expression. Determination, or resolve, or something. As it gets closer to showtime, the group converges. They gather around in a circle, heads down, arms around each other's shoulders. You can finally recognize them as the same group that you spend so many hours editing videos of. The crowd in the arena has already begun to roar, and the tension is mounting higher as Tyler raises his voice above the din. We've been practicing really hard for this. I just want you guys to know that I'm proud of you. No matter what happens or what happened, the other boys look up at him and nod. Their expressions are a mix of soft and steely, emotional, and determined. Tyler puts his hand in the corner of the circle, and they all follow like a soccer team ready for the first kickoff. Let's put on a good show. The group heads out to the stage with some cheers of encouragement from the staff. Good luck, boys. Knock them dead. You watch the show on a backstage monitor. The group explodes into sound and energy as they open with their first song, cheers shaking the stadium. You watch in awe as they perform, perfectly in sync with each other, not a single beat miss as they dance and sing in unison. Hey everyone, we are the Replay Boys. The war that rises through the stadium threatens to drown out their voices, and you hear a slight adjustment in the speakers as the volume is raised. We're here to have a good time tonight, so hold on to your seats. You feel yourself smile as you watch them light up the screen. The first set is boisterous, high energy and loud. You can feel the bass in your chest as the members sing their hearts out. You didn't realize how exhilarating the concert was going to be until it was happening. Midway through the concert, the boys run off stage to get changed for their next set. Jax finishes changing early and wanders over to you. Are you enjoying the show so far? Yeah, it's something. The audience is having a good time. It makes me feel like we're doing something right, you know? We're giving something back to them. Thinking about that makes me feel like I should be trying harder. At least for now. You're surprised to say the least. Well, I gotta go back out there. Have fun watching me. The next songs on their set lists are remixes of their radio singles. The audience sings along raucously to them at a volume you can hear over the bass thumping through the speakers. When Forever With You comes up, the atmosphere changes. The song is a ballad and opens up with a slow tempo. You watch from the backstage camera feed to see the members walking around, waving their arms in the air. In the arena audience, you can see that fans are holding their cell phones high above their head. Their phone flashlights are on, twinkling white lights swaying on a dark ocean. Caleb steps forward and opens his mouth to sing the Sovereign Smith cover song. I don't really like this song. Oh. Okay, that's a first. Huh? The camera dips between the other members of the team, as if it was trying to avoid their bewildered reaction. It lands on a shot of the stadium. The backtrack is still roaring along, but the main vocals are silent. Sorry, management really wanted us to sing this one. I know it's a classic, but I don't really like the lyrics. I think they're too cheesy. Oh, are we going to do some improv? I don't have anything in mind. That's alright, I got this. Jax immediately bursts out in a barely censored rendition of Jay-Z 99 Problems. You watch the entertaining display until you feel a tap on your shoulder. You turn around. It's a member of the security team. Hannah, can you come with me? Huh? Why? We have someone here claiming to be the Replay Boys' manager. I'm the Replay Boys' manager. Look, can you come with me, please? Okay, sure. You follow the security guard to the backstage access door. You have no idea who it could possibly be until you hear shouting as you round the corner. Let me in. I own this show. This is my money. Oh my god, Anton, what is happening with your eyes? Anton? Anton, your impeccably dressed boss is standing in front of you. He is wearing a pair of sweatpants and an old t-shirt and yelling at several staff members blocking his entrance into the stadium. Sir, you don't have any identification. I don't need identification. You all work for me. You should know who I am. His eyes wide and crazed, fixed on you. You notice his hair is extremely uneven, like he took a beard trimmer straight across the side of his head. Hannah, tell them who I am this second. Guys, I'm sorry, this is Anton Sovereign, CEO. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Can we get you a security pass, sir? Anton doesn't respond. He lets out a huff and violently shrugs off the hands of his shoulders, storming into the backstage area. Anton? You hurry after him. I didn't think you were going to make it for the concert. Are you feeling better? Anton doesn't say anything. He keeps walking, his hands balled into fists. Sir? Anton hops up on the stage stairs, two at a time, and you scramble after him. He storms right through, passing the backstage curtains until... Anton! You stand there, stunned, as your boss storms down the center of the stage. What the heck? Oh, the singer Sovereign Smith is inside his body, isn't it? The music is still blaring, the boys still singing their hearts out with improv's lyrics over the Sovereign Smith song. Jax abruptly stops singing to stare as Anton strides right past him. Nico notices him as well, but keeps singing, his eyes tracking Anton as he walks across the stage. Anton storms right up to Caleb and yanks the microphone out of his hands. All right, enough of this. Anton sings the correct lyrics of Forever With You into the mic. It's a shockingly accurate cover. He sounds remarkably on key for someone who doesn't have any formal singing skills. You start to feel your brain go fuzzy. You sway on your feet. The world is getting hazier. For a moment, your vision swims. The stage, the audience, the replay boys are replaced by blackness. You open your eyes to dark water. Ripples of motion cut through the smooth surface again and again and again. They remind you of eels. You think you could feel them around you, the slippery, twisting sensation as they coil around your limbs and begin to drag you under. Wait. You're sinking further into the water. The eels twist around your stomach, your arms. Wait. Your head slips underwater. There's barely enough time to catch your breath. Your chest burns as you drag down, deeper and deeper into the void. Pressure builds in your head, threatening to swallow you whole. You have to breathe. Your chest is on fire. You have to breathe. Hannah! You hear your name as if it's spoken into your ear, and the ground gives you away from under you. You blink, your eyes adjusting. Anton is laid out on the stage. Caleb is standing over him, holding his microphone stand like a bat. Oh my god, he beat him. Blood is seeping out under Anton's head. You blink up at him groggily. Caleb? Caleb drops the microphone stand on the stage and runs over to your side. His eyes are wide, his eyebrows tinted. He looks like he's about to cry. Are you okay? You're bleeding. You touch your face. You can feel blood seeping out of your nose. I think so. The audience begins to groan and murmur. The members of the Replay Boys are around you, swaying on their feet. What happened? Hannah. You look up and see Nico running across the stage toward you and Caleb. Hannah, we need to get Anton off the stage. You nod frantically. You head over to where Anton is laid out on the stage and turn him over. He has a big bloody welt on his forehead. When you put your hands under his armpits to drag him away, he lets out a groan. I'll get you for this, Caleb. Without further ado, you unceremoniously drag your semi-conscious boss off the stage. Behind you, the concert is proceeding as normal, as if nothing happened. The medics swarm around you as soon as you drag Anton backstage. Lucas is right behind them. I kind of dozed off for a second there. What happened to Anton? Honestly, I'm not sure. Lucas cranes his neck over the shoulders of the medics. Whoa, he's really managed to hurt himself. That's a lot of blood. How the heck did that happen? Beats me. Excuse me. You watch from a distance as Anton lurches up to punch a medic in the face. Jesus, I think he's going to be fine. But maybe we should call 911. Specifically, you end up calling an ambulance. They bring a stretcher to the backstage arena to pick him up. When the concert concludes, the group members descend from the stage. What happened to Anton? He got injured after running onto the stage. You wonder how much they will remember about their brief moment of pop song-based brainwashing. Or whatever it was. Hey Jax, do you remember blacking out on stage at any point? Huh? Do you remember feeling groggy during the Sovereign Smith cover song? Maybe. I don't know. When I get on stage, I'm running on so much adrenaline, I practically blacked out. Great. I remember feeling weird, and then Nico and Caleb were on the other side of the stage. I thought maybe I just got confused. Why did Anton try running onto the stage anyway? You glance between Nico and Caleb. Maybe we should talk about it in the van. You head down to the parking garage for the final time with the Replay Boys. While the strangeness with Anton is still on their minds, the success of their concert is at the forefront. They chat happily amongst themselves, reviewing the mistakes and improvisations they made during the performance. It's only Caleb who is reserved and distant, shyly straggling behind with you at the back of the pack. Hannah? What's up, Caleb? I should be the one to tell them. The truth, I mean about Sovereign. Oh, okay. When you clamber into the van, Caleb suddenly clears his throat. Everyone, I have something to say. Yeah, go ahead. Sovereign Records is a cult that me, my family, and Anton are a part of. Jack whips around in his seat, his eyes wide. What? Let him finish. We're in a cult? A cult dedicated to Sovereign Smith. What? My mother has been planning a ritual to resurrect Sovereign Smith's ghost for a long time. I believe she executed it without my knowledge and had me possessed. They thought that if I sang Sovereign Smith's song, we would be able to brainwash our fans using a combination of supernatural powers and live pop music. A combination of what? What? Jax, for the love of God, shut up. Supernatural powers. Yes, from there they had the intention of expanding the cult with the brainwashed fans. Hannah and I performed an exorcism before the concert and banished the spirit of Sovereign Smith from my body. However, it appears the spirit entered Anton instead. Tyler and Jax both whipped their heads to look at you. An exorcism? He's taking the piss, isn't he? He's telling the truth. Anton was under investigation years ago for using brainwashing techniques on church members. I have the reports. And you didn't tell us? I thought we were supposed to be a team, Nico. I didn't want to get everyone wound up about what I had discovered right before the concert. I tried to deal with it on my own. Of course, that didn't end up going as planned. Luckily for us, Caleb managed to stop Anton before he could do real damage. Jack silently flops back into the van seat. You're about to say something when you receive a call on your phone. Can someone else answer that? I'll take it. Don't say anything stupid. I won't. Hello? Yeah? She's driving. He escaped from the hospital. You whipped your head up. Yeah, sure. I'll let her know. Tyler hangs up the phone and turns to you. That was Lucas. Apparently, Anton escaped from his hospital room. The FBI just showed up at the arena. You let out an enormously heavy sigh. Okay, I'm taking you guys home. You need sleep and decompression time. And I need to figure out what the hell is going on with our boss. I don't think Caleb should go home. Huh? Where else is he going to go? Nico ignores you and turns to Caleb. Your mom is responsible for this, right? You should stay with me until we figure out what's going on with Anton. And blow his eardrums out with death metal. Nah, Caleb, you can stay with me. Me too, if you want. You know, the company owns the lease to all your apartments, right? If my mom wanted to find me, she would have access to each of your buildings. You can stay with me if you want, Caleb. Just until things blow over. Caleb blinks and then smiles. Thank you, Hannah. You drop the replay boys off at their homes, one by one. Make sure you call me if any developments happen. Tyler scribbles his phone number on a discarded flyer and hands it to you. I need to know if we should get a lawyer. Will do. Night, Ty. Night. Nico is next. I'm going to sleep for 1,000 years and then look for housing options that aren't company owned. I doubt we're getting out of this with intact contracts. Isn't that a bit too paranoid? The FBI is after our boss, Jax. Nothing is too paranoid. He gives a little wave as he gets out of the van. Good night, guys. Night, Nico. You drop off Jax next. He was kicking the back of your seat the whole way, although you don't know if you realized he was doing it. Here is your stop. Thanks, Hannah. I'll get your number from Tyler later, okay? I don't know who I can trust at the company anymore, but I'm pretty sure you're one of the cool ones. You give him a weak smile. Thanks, Jax. You see Jax off before looking in the rearview mirror at Caleb. He looks much smaller than he had before. Hey, things are going to be alright, okay? Yeah. I'll try believing that. You flick on the light when you enter your apartment. Oh, like achievement. The show must go on. We completed chapter 4. Damn. Cat. Kitty. That's Cronut. She wants her dinner. Caleb kneels down next to Cronut and gives her a long pet across her back. She arches into it and purrs happily. I'm going to feed her and then get your bed ready, okay? You should call your mom and let her know you're safe, even if you don't want to go home. We don't need a visit from the police ourselves. Okay. You put her around, laying with Cronut's wet food and putting away your things. You order takeout and set the couch up with sheets and blankets. Caleb is on the phone for a long time. He goes to the bathroom at one point to speak to someone, coming out when the food arrives. Sushi? I got vegan rolls for you. Eat. Caleb looks like he's about to refuse, but you give him a pointed look. Look, how much have you eaten today? You're going to collapse if you don't eat something. You don't have to finish it, just get something in your stomach. You like sushi, right? Yeah, I do. Well then, eat. The two of you eat quietly in the kitchen. My mom isn't picking up her phone, so I sent her an email. Huh? I expect she will have fled the country already. Bruh, that's crazy, leaving your kid here. Did she tell you she was going to do that? No, but if Anton is wanted by the FBI, I'm sure she had contingencies. He says this matter-of-factly, while eating a kappa roll, you just stare at him. Caleb, you can stay here for as long as you like, okay? I don't want to impose. You wouldn't be. He eats another roll with careful bites before giving you a smile. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. This is something else you want to ask him as well. When we did the exorcism, I saw something. Something. I think I saw Sovereign Smith's ghost. Caleb nods. That's what happened, you know. We banished the ghost from my body. It went into Anton's body, and Anton gained the ability to brainwash fans. It said something else too. Something about trying again and again. Caleb taps his finger on his mouth with a frown. I don't know anything about that. You smile and shake your head. It was probably nothing anyway. That's fine, Caleb. You begin to clean up from dinner, putting the dishes in the sink. I'm going to bed, but you can go to sleep whenever you want, okay? The couch is all set up already. Caleb smiles up at you and nods. Okay. The aftermath of the concert was stranger than you could have ever expected. Your workplace was shut down in a matter of days, with no notice. You never ended up hearing any of your fellow employees. Mackie's phone had been disconnected. Anton didn't respond to any of your calls. Caleb's mom was rumored to have fled the country. The concert's aftermath brought the whole situation into the public eye as well. Blurry videos of Caleb's knocking Anton out had reached the internet. Some viewers speculated why the crowd was acting so strange, or why the other band members appeared to be stationary and silent. Most of the media attention was quickly suppressed by the FBI investigation. You yourself were interviewed by officers several times until their suspicions had been settled. It was as if you were the only person around who had worked at the company. Like everyone else had just disappeared into the sea. It took 2 months for the dust to settle. 2 months until Tyler felt comfortable enough to invite you to lunch with the rest of the replay boys. Okay. So it's the new day now, I'm assuming. So we're gonna save right here. Because it's been a lot. But I want, excuse me. I kind of want to go back to where the basement. What if we did not enter a code? So there's a keypad beside it. Do not enter a code. You decide to leave the keypad alone. You turn around. Caleb is standing at the top of the stairs. His eyes are wide as they fix on you. Why are you down there? Am I not allowed down there? No. Why would you go down there? Don't worry about it. Now let's get out of here. You guide Caleb outside, shooting a glance over your shoulder. Hopefully, you'll be long gone before Caleb's mom's return. As you leave Caleb's house, you let him walk in front of you. Okay, so there's nothing new with this. Okay, so now it's this section. Okay, what if we chose... Hey Hannah, who would you prefer to stay with you in the dressing room, me or Tyler? What if we say Tyler? Jax, you suggested it, so you go find them. Aw, fine. Jax makes a little pout as slouches out of the dressing room, leaving you alone with Tyler. He gets up from the couch and stands in front of you, awkwardly. You won't be long. I'm sure they are in the arena. Probably. So, Hannah. I was wondering something. Here it comes. I was wondering. If I could... Spit it out. If I could have your phone number. There it was. I believe we have known each other for 3 hours in a professional capacity. Believe me, I know this is weird, but I don't know. There's just something about you. I'm extremely ordinary, Tyler. You feel familiar. You know, you're going to be performing in front of 15,000 ravenous fans in a few hours. I'm sure one of them would be a better fit for you. I'm not interested in fans. They have their own idea of who I am in their heads. I don't know. I like you. Can I have your number? After the concert. Really? Yes. But don't tell Jax. I don't want you two getting in another fight over something this stupid. Hey, Caleb and Nico are in the concert hall. Get over here, Tyler. And that would be your cue. I guess I'll go then. I'll find you after the concert. He stands there awkwardly for a second before shuffling off. Bye, Tyler. You head out of the dressing room and make your way over to the arena hall. When you pass them backstage, you see that Tyler has found the other members of the Replay Boys who are getting their mic packs on. They're all well behind schedule. By the time they get on stage, the audio staff are already moving through the preliminary checks. Okay, and then we've already seen this scene before too. But now, what if we picked Jax instead? Alright. We prefer to stay with Jax. Tyler, do you mind going to find them? Sure. Tyler looks a bit disappointed, but he leaves you to go track down his teammates. Jax, meanwhile, is looking at you in a way that you could less charitably describe as a leer. You suddenly feel hyper-aware that you are the only two people in the dressing room. So, Hannah, what is it? You got a boyfriend? You're really shameless, aren't you? What? What's wrong with asking? I met you like 3 hours ago, Jax. In professional capacity. Yeah, this is me getting to know you by asking you personal questions. That's how you get to know people, right? This guy. Do you hit on all your coworkers or just the lucky ones? What, you think I do this all the time? Is that supposed to be a joke? Nah, you're special. I do not believe you. You don't? Come on. You're like, I don't know. I feel like we've met before. You remind me of an ex or something. Keep digging that hole, buddy. Look, I'm just being honest. I don't have a way with words or anything. I just say what's on my mind. It's not like I'm trying to hide that from you in order to get into your pants. You just feel special, in a weird way. Yeah, okay. Okay. You want my number or something? Oh yeah, I do. Good. You can have it after the concert. After? Yeah, now let's go do sound check. Jack walks a bit too close to you on the way to the arena. As you pass through a doorway, he places a hand on your lower back to lead you through first. You glance back at him, but his expression is blank. He finds his way to the other members who are getting their mic packs on. Everyone is moving slowly despite the fact they are well past the scheduled start time. By the time the replay boys finally get on stage, the audio staff have already started without them. Alright, and then this is where we end up over here. What is the next one? Oh, okay, when we're at the store. So what if we said, that's kind of crazy. That's crazy. Believe me, I know. But it's true. You seem to trust me an awful lot to tell me this. Well, you're not involved, I can tell that much. And I don't know, I feel like you're trustworthy. At some point, I gotta trust someone. So, what do you think Sovereign is up to? Okay, that's it. That's the only difference for that. And then now it's this. Do you trust me, Hannah? So what if we trust Sovereign? Trust him. You don't say it out loud. It's a feeling more than anything. A feeling that flows through you as you reach for the discarded hair scissors on the ground and snip off a lock of hair. Wait, does that mean he's going to possess us? It falls on the floor. A sense of complete oneness overtakes you. An overwhelming sense that everything is all right. You breathe. It feels strange in your chest. Hannah? Caleb's voice sounds like it's coming from far away. Did the exorcism work? Hannah? Light floods back into the storage room. Caleb is standing by the door, his eyes wide. Okay, wait. So, it seems like we're okay? Oh. The lights are becoming dimmer. The ocean is turning black. You trust me, don't you? The voice in your head has taken over. You feel like your body is moving outside of your own control. You've been backstage long enough to know where the audio equipment is. There is a table in the back, full of headset mics. Each of them has taped with the member's name on it. They were left here after the previous set list, when the boys switched to handheld microphones. You pick up one of the mics and switch it on. The voice that comes out of your mouth isn't your own. It contains a talent you never possessed. You sing Forever With You by Sovereign Smith in perfect key. Your voice echoes perfectly around the stadium. It's enchanting, isn't it? You see the world as if you're a passenger, moving on autopilot. You finish singing. You're on stage. 15,000 fans have their eyes on you. 15,000 fans whose hearts you have captured with your voice. Well, it was my voice in the end. But you did a pretty good job with it, Miss Manager. Oh, Jesus. That is so creepy. Oh, God. Thank you. I knew you would be perfect. The phrase fills you with warmth. You're not much different from them, you know. You look out at the audience, wide-eyed, smiling, waiting in anticipation on your every word. They just want to love something unconditionally, and to have someone love them unconditionally in return. It is unconditional if they are brainwashed. For a moment you feel the heat of anger wash through you, but it went away as quickly as it came. None of that, okay? Okay. You walk to the center of the stage. The heat of the light wraps around you. It is just as warm as you remember. This is nostalgic. This is just how it felt back then. When I was younger, I had so many fans and followers. But I got older, and my fans left. I fell into despair. I felt betrayed by them after all the promises they gave me. You understand this, standing on the stage, sharing yourself with Sovereign Smith. He is a part of you after all. You wanted to feel this again, so you could pass on without regrets, right? This is what you had hoped were his feelings, based on the flashes of memory you saw. You know, deep down, this isn't the truth. I was thinking, I should be with my fans for a long time. All of us. I think we could do a lot together. Form a community, maybe? A nation? A kingdom? I think we have the power to do that, don't you? You shake your head. This wasn't something he had mentioned before. You can't do that. I think I can do whatever I want. But it's okay. You trust me after all. Don't you? You feel a sense of peace flowing through you. It's soothing. You don't have to worry about not being enough. You don't have to worry about all your life failures. Loving Sovereign Smith is enough. Hannah, what is this? That was Nico. The other members are dazed, facing the audience, static as the rest of the crowd. Nico's the only one standing in front of you. His hands shake as he aims a gun at you. Oh God. What is happening? Nico, you did this, didn't you? You hypnotize all of them. You're one of the cultists. You don't know what to say. You feel the stage vibrate as fans begin to move. They climb up, their fingers digging in, clambering onto the top of the stage. You see them converge on Nico, the one person in the arena who had escaped the sound of your voice. You hear a gunshot. The impact startles you at first. It feels like you've been hit with a bat. The pain isn't immediate. You feel the impact of your head against the stage floor first. You stare into the bright lights. The warm lights. You feel wetness, pain, adrenaline. The lights are harsh, and you close your eyes. Oh, you open your eyes to the dark water. There is something roiling under it. The surface tension is broken again and again by something fast and smooth, glistening in the low light. You imagine they are eels. Black eels, hundreds of them, churning, swirling, moving as one oily organism. Their bodies writhe around you. You feel them coil up your limbs like a legion moving as one, sliding up your body, curling around you, dragging you down into the ice-cold water until there is nothing else. Nothing but the black, endless sea. I got an achievement. Fangirl. Become the ultimate fan. Damn, we got shot as the ultimate fan. Oh. Oh, I guess that is one ending to the game? Oh. I mean, we for sure unlocked a bit more. Ooh. Well, alright. Damn. We still have access. Okay, we still have access to this day. So, yeah. Alright. Damn. We learned a lot more about the story and how some things are turning around, but damn, that was a lot. And that is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a good one. And see you next time. Goodbye.